we go. We're going to give you a cast here. Two of the teams you haven't had a chance to see yet here. So let's bring you up to speed on who these two clubs are. Of course, you've got the Dark Elves on one side. And of course, look, it's more sucking lizards. What the hell? Is this a rotisserie at the airport? There's so much baggage. I've never seen this before. Considering that normally all season no one ever touches these teams, but bring up World Cup qualifiers and suddenly everyone's played up the lizards. It's not like they actually won anything or... Oh, wait. Yeah, okay, never mind. So, let's take a look here. Nothing spectacular when it comes to skills. Everyone who's got their standard starting skills here. Nothing brand new, nothing brand good and developed here. Apothecary, 2 rerolls, and of course the lizards, they did actually pop the fame. And let's see what the slide is in the drive here. Yep, Dark Elves are choosing to kick this one off. Let's get it started in here. And there we go, solid in here, we get an extra reroll. Let's get it started. Okay, here we go. Now, lizards, of course, as you can see right there, is your bane of course, you know, any source is the 1 in 9. Of course, when you roll it, it's a 136, even better. And there you go. Proud to see of his 4 original block dice he has rolled, not including the reroll. And there's a bonehead, and they say the array is fucking balanced. I rest me case one more time. Someone's like, I was just Rocky's off to a bad start. Well, maybe. It's funny to see, usually when you get off to a really bad start like this, the rest of the game later on goes very well. It's like you get it all out of your system right off the bat. No, so far, push me, push you. He's, no, he doesn't have it. Alright, there we go. Well, that means bluntly, if you're the Dark Elves, you've got to start pouring in and going after this. But let's see how he decides to, do something about this one here. Lizards have dropped the ball right off the bat. Is he? No, he's not. Well, wait, he changes his mind. Okay, are you actually going to risk something to go after one of the sources in the... No, not even the skink. No, instead he decides he's going to focus his fire over here and he's going to go try and get the cheeky surf. And we saw what actually happened there. Try again.
Your skills are inferior.
Well, I can see it right now.
You have failed me for the last time.
All he wants is a sucking dodge. And he rolls a 136 trying to get away, and suddenly the easy surf has just gone right out the window, and now he's way out of position, now thanks to Nuffle. And now you're about to see how thorough a disaster this is truly about to become. Yeah, you've got it. Suddenly he's not doing the surfing, he's getting surfed. There we go. And the crowd decides...
Grass grows, birds fly, sun shines, and brother, I hurt people.
Crowd's really excited about that one. You gave me something, and frankly, they didn't care who it was as long as someone got surfed. Don't blame them. Don't blame them at all. Okay, rescues the player who should have been in there. And as you can see now, the Dark Elves have got a massive problem. 2 players down already. Lizards have the ball, and now, quite frankly, they can take their bloody time marching down the field. Now, seriously, they can take their bloody time because, well, you're 2 players up. Can you make it 3? Well, they dare to dream, don't they? Oh, Lord, it's going to be one of those games, is it? Well, let's hope the Dark Elves pull off some magic later on. Of course, at this point, frankly, if you're the Dark Elves, well, it's time to stop blitzing down and taking out the skinks. No, seriously, that's your goal now. You've got to stop thinning the numbers. And it's like he's paying attention to the cast. Solid punch, nothing happens because it's wearing Snotling brand under armour, courtesy of Yorick. Here come the Dark Elves, moving in. He's now got no choice, but he's going to have to keep a somewhat wide screen here. He doesn't want to engage these 1-on-1. 2-on-1 maybe, and that seems to work quite nicely. Solid kick, down it goes. As for the rest of the elves, well, there's a tricky one, does not make it.
Round 1, fight!
Some would say, well, is that his dice really starting to suck again? No, the honest answer is called prehensile tail. Speaking of, someone's now re-examining his tail, making sure something actually tripped over it, and, well, someone's forgot to tell him he's supposed to carry on. Well, Blitz, of all things, and he does rescue the player. Instead of moving forward, he moves back. Why? I don't know. Perhaps they just like being in the same baggage container. You see, now this wall now goes forward. So what was the point? If he blitzed, he gets in the position alone. I'm not the coach. Fine. If he wins, oh my beer. Okay. Pretty routine cage here, as for the rest of the skinks. He's bringing them along. You can hear the excitement. Makes the dodge, gets away, and there's just no surprises. Again, Dark Elves, much as I hate to admit it, unless you've got a surgical play. Now, it's where I do admit life could get interesting. If the Dark Elves decide to get, well, let's face it, cagey. He could do a cage dive. He could. But it's a bit of a risk. And you can see there, 1 in 9, costing the line elf, precious reroll. And he does actually get a good solid hit.
Tonight we hunt!
Well, that changes things a wee bit. Hey, he's gotten a source off the pitch. Well done. And suddenly things are, well, starting to look a bit improved. Might not have been the that was key, but don't worry. What could possibly go wrong? Here it goes. The other plan. Oh my God! Why? Ah, God. That's now got to be the second time that's actually happened. Yes, it has. Well, there's no salt enough for that play, as that's now the second time the Dark Elves have attempted to surf, and it's epically failed. Lizards, so far, I got to admit, lad, you're living a charmed life, because it's not your fault. It's just, yeah, nothing like the Dark Elves. Oh, God. Do you want to try that again? Ah, he made it, and now the skinks can actually maybe do something useful. With a bit of source help, of course. Couple sources coming back. Two dice, push me, push you, that's fine. Another one comes back in. Where are you going today, Sunshine? Ain't you blocking your way out from the sideline? No surprises. And he gets away with it. Okay, so. This is what a few times are going, well, if you really want to surf the and yeah, it looks like that's exactly what he's doing. He really wants to surf the bastard out. Okay, first he's got to get a bit of screen up. See? There's a push die somewhere in there. There's the blitz. One die. Oh, God.
Punch the butt cheeks.
3 tries to surf, all 3 have failed. That is the tale of this game. Unbloody believable. Some people would say, like, it's not exactly stupid. All he's looking for is basically a 2 and 3. He's even using a blitzer. 5 out of 6. Twice he's been looking for. 5 out of 6 he rolls a skull. That's when Nuffle, you know, is just dropping his straws and teabagging you right there on the forehead. Big airy Nuffle balls. And once again, lizards get themselves out of the situation. Now, I don't know why he's moving. This is doing such a great job drawing off all the attention. Like, no, seriously, guys, you should keep him right there. He's doing a great job. You know, so it's somewhat sarcastic, but that's the way the game's going, isn't it? Alright, Dark Elves. Okay, absolute frustration. Every other attempt for, you know, saying Blood Ball's not working. Have you got anything else you could try? Well, 2 dice doesn't work. Tries again, still doesn't work. As you would say at this point here, all you're looking for is a 2 and 3. No, seriously, it's a 2 and 3 chance because either a block or a pow knocks the bugger down, and he can't even get that. That shows you how his dice are going today. Quite frankly, Lizards, they're getting a free ride this first half. Only bright side, they're only KOs. And I got on there. That is probably... Have I just jinxed it? No, wait, there we go.
Message for you, sir.
Alright. Well, Lizards, turn 6, and frankly, you're not in a rush. He just wants to score it in. Now, it's the traditional let's park. And then he realises, you know what, bad idea. He has to properly case this up. There he goes. He can easily park sources all he wants. Of course, frankly, does he really need to park all of them? His answer is yes. 2.C, he gets the POWs. Oh, well, there we go.
Godlike!
And the Lizards are, well, bring themselves back in. Well, it's not perfect, but looking how his dice has been, I guess that's really... Oh, there we go. Finally something fails. And miracles do indeed happen. Okay, so... Can the Dark Elves in any way, shape or form capitalise on the finally 1 in 9? Ah, there you go. So there's a power in your dice somewhere. Well, he's down.
Shut up and take my money.
There we go. Crazy miracle blitz, quite frankly. See, now he can't get the power when he actually needs it. Well, he'll move in. He's got a gamble on the 1 in 9. At least stall him up. Risk is slightly the business. And you can see you might as well risk the blitzes considering you know, lack of skills the Lizards have at this point. You don't like seeing doing this, but you understand why. It's trying to bleed out the dice and look for the 1 in 9s. It is willingly trying to put some pressure in here. Oh god, here we go again. Well, there goes the apothecary.
I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you.
Well, that's daring to live a dream, isn't it? Alright, there's another one down. And I'll look at that and go, why would he apothecary that? He says, because the game is still close and frankly he needs the blitzers still on the field. So, do I blame him for that apothecary? No, of course not. Mind you, some will be looking going, it's not a real casualty. Yeah, but still he's off the pitch. You need the players because the game is still keeping relatively tight. Well, there we go. Come on. Try it again, Sunshine. There you go.
Ooh, you suck!
And you can see there's underappreciative fans about that one. Well, he's got the last reroll pissed out of him, so... Let's see if something can finally swing the other way. Here we go. How is he going to do this one? If he can somehow by miracle even get a player in here, maybe. There goes. 3 dice, finally. There's a solid hit.
Brutality.
Doesn't go in the extra square there. Finally makes the dodge away from the tail. Wee bit more, couple of punches. Like I said, you know, when you don't trust Knuckles' dice, this is what happens. You could see where maybe, just maybe, a risky play could be done, but instead, well, there he is. And it's absolutely... Let's take a look at that one again. No, I don't think that's anyone sums it up. But let's just sum up the frustration there, the other coach. It's nothing he did wrong, it's Knuckles just doesn't like it today. Okay, fortunately, Sword stays up, and you do recover both Dark Elves. Well then. Now, admittedly, unless there's a riot, good chance this player is coming back here. So, let's see how the Lizards decide to set this one up. You can see immediately, conservative setup. He's putting everyone back, just in case. Does it matter? Who knows? Now, if you're the Dark Elves, here's your question. Do you actually try it, or do you go, no, maybe not? It depends. Would you actually want to get some payback in? And this is where I like to accept it. I would recommend to the coach here, if you get all the sources down, how comfortable do you feel with fouling? Have you embraced it? Have you become one with the Knuckle cult? Now, not perfect defense. Means the Lizards, quite frankly, can even make that a little bit more expensive. Alright. Ball comes out of the rafters. Easy catch. See, what can he be rolling like this the rest of the game? Well, he's going to come running back. It's time for the cheese pleation. Oh, he said it's time for the cheese pleation. See, there you go. And he's got it.
Do it!
Well, he did it. Okay. Okay, now as mentioned, what's the plan? And I think the plan is start putting some pain in. Alright, got the block, down he goes. No break, not surprising. Here's the other one here, try this again here, Sunshine. There you go, solid punch, he's away. Now, like I said, here's my suggestion, do you want to foul it? No, seriously, that's my recommendation. Do you actually want to foul it? No. He takes the solid punch right ahead because he gets a 1 in 9. I can see why. He's trying to free up 2 extra players for it. Did get the break, but unfortunately no satisfaction whatsoever. 1-0 is your score. Yeah, as predicted, KO has come back. But we get it all again, don't we, me lovelies? Springtime for Hitler and Germany. Alright, enough singing. Okay. I never could do that one quite right. I do love the original producers. I'll endorse that one. No. Not the remake. Granted, there is some good talent in there, but now go watch the original ones. You will come back to me with what did I just watch? But you will enjoy it, lads. So, if you're the Dark Elves, how do you play this one? I hate to say it, you play it a little conservative, maybe. Again, you don't trust your dice, who does? And much as I hate to admit, your blitzers have got to come in and start taking skinks out. And maybe that's been the whole thing. You saw that flurry of punches and the skinks just got push away, push away, push away. I know, it's a brutal strategy, but it does come down to numbers. Okay, here's the kick. Are you kidding it?
If you don't like it, don't fucking watch it!
Well, good move on that play there, and where'd the ball go all the way there? Well, if you're the Lizards, frankly, you go after the ball. No, I'm serious. You've got stunting movement 8, you charge after the ball. You make this all about the pressure. And clearly Clancy has decided, you know what, screw that. So it's a blitz and you're not taking advantage of it. Alright, your choice. I've never understood that one. It's like, yes, I agree. Maybe if the ball was closer, but look, your speed, you can really fuck up the Dark Elves. Mind you, I don't think you really need to try to fuck them up. Knuckles doing that for you. And that seems to be unfortunately the problem, isn't it? Once again, can't get a hit on a skink. Again, looking for only a 2 and 3, and he can't roll it. That's the optimum time. How does he say? Yeah. The casting here is sighing. Oh, there you go. See, you do have the old 6. Not many, but you do have the old 1. Immediately fails the pass. Does he wish to re-roll that? No, of course not.
And you fail.
See, now this is where you start looking at the lizards going, look, if you actually put a skink or 2 in there, that's a free score. It really is. Oh well. I guess you're not in a rush. See, now he's deciding maybe, just maybe, scramble a player down. He's trying to take a blitz here. Does get the solid hit, of course he does.
Ultimate fatality.
Well, he dreams, doesn't he? Oh, well, that's what you'd say. Keeps the player surrounded. Meanwhile, more blocks on the front line. Continues to actually get somewhere.
Finish her.
Oh, it's... Never mind. Really, did he put on way too much blood earlier this morning? That's what they call rouge, isn't it? Okay, so the lizards. One skink is a trailer because he decides, you know what, just maybe I can get the ball. Well, maybe if he'd already been down there, you would have scored. See, this is what I'm talking about. Now, the Dark Elves have to deal with them. And here they go, full of confidence and verve. 3 dice, he finally hits the bloody thing. It's a stun. Not even. Doesn't even break. See? That could be a moot point there. The Dark Elves are trying to recover. In AG4 they trust. Solid punch again. Snotling under armour to the rescue. The skinks are breaking. He's got the ball. And where are you going with it, love? See? He's got the ball. See? That's now so hard. And of course that is.
Dummy, yeah.
Again, let's see it for Prehensile Tail doing its job. Again, it's a failure he wasn't expecting. Well, now this is all kinds of problems now. Lizards. It looks like they've decided they're going to have a wee bit of fun, once again, at the Dark Elves' expenses. Solid punch down he goes. Well, let's contain those 2. And where's the rest of the team going? Come on. Now, the luggage is doing its best to just shove the Dark Elves back. Again, as you can see here, Dark Elves have been having their fun trying to dodge. And oh, there you go, finally. Trips the stunty little bastard. Yeah, double 1. Frankly, right now, if you're the Dark Elf coach, you'd be going about bloody time. Finally, someone else's luck is starting to suck just as bad as mine. Well, we always have to admit that about Knuckle. He's an equal opportunity teabagger. He uses the blitz down here. Okay. Looks like that is going to be the possible. Maybe. Well, you see, he's keeping his options open. Alright, ball carrier moves along, and that's a hell of a place to be. Quick handoff, which of course he fails.
Kill him, do it! Shoot him!
See, now he's got the ball, but again, another precious reroll out the door. And where are you going now? Oh, God, not again. Yeah, really, I can just see it. Yeah, the salt is immense. And of course he hits him. Solid hit.
What's done is done.
And of course it's a KO. No surprises. And again, the luggage gets the ball, no problem. And yeah, he's recaging up. Oh god, this has gone wrong. Oh boy, and now he's just going to add to the problem, isn't he? Yeah, there you go. Hi, crowd. How'd you like to have another one? Well, yeah, absolute frustration because that's now, yeah, you've been checking. How many surfs is that? Oh, God. And now he's fouling away. Of course, the grim part is, can he get away with that? Well, apparently, yes, he can. Constable Ed, despite standing right at... Looking there. Oh, boy. Well, that's another one, isn't it? This is going to hurt, isn't it? Okay, well, let's get this on here. And we'll see what's going to happen.
Today's gonna suck!
Okay, well, if you're the Dark Elves, I hate to say it, it's now a desperation play. No, seriously, if you really want to get into sports, desperation play, and... Well, this is showing you how the game's going. Alright, finally, 3 dice into a skink.
And there was much rejoicing.
All that for a stun. It tells you how his dice have been. Finally, a stun on a skink. You see there, it was the crazy play. It's somewhat a bit how to get one of these players in. There we go.
We must overreact immediately.
Alright. Let's see what the luggage has got in them today. I guess one's due for a lot of fouling, isn't he? But meanwhile, the rest of the team gradually bringing himself up. Oh, he's actually going to look an hand off. Yeah, that's not such a bad idea. But step 1, clear this off. Oh, 1 in 36. Followed by a 1 in 9. There is a knuckle.
Stupid idiot!
Well, that he is. That might be the break. I hate to say it. It's exactly what they're looking for. Yeah, they're going to go in with everything they've got. Yeah, they're going to bring in the blitzer. They're making sure of this little bastard. Hey, got him. And again, snottling under armour. Still won't break. Well, now I hate to say it, yeah, it's absolute gamble. You've got to put something on the ball. Or even just try and pick the bloody thing up. I hope he remembers to go pick it up. Oh, no, he made the easy dodge. There we go. And you fail. Do you spend the reroll? No, you don't, evidently. Oh, dear. Well, this is going to be interesting. No, seriously, why? I would think that's where you spend the reroll and then lob the ball over here. I think you'd risk it here, lads. Because the ball's just sitting there. Well, it's pretty good chance, as you can see here, the luggage getting back into position. Oh. Well now, ain't that a turn?
You are not prepared!
Lizards have a problem. Bonehead does free this up, and suddenly it's starting to look like a stroke of genius. Now he's stroking something alright. This has to be sister.
Hey, phrasing!
Okay, fine. I won't go into that one. Okay. So, skinks suddenly have a bit of a problem. Lizards did manage to bring all the team back. Okay, remember to stand this one up. There you go. He's done. You've got to get this ball. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You just now. This time, you've got to go get the bloody thing. Well, push me, push you. Not the result he wants. Crazy 2-die risk. Does get the push, though. And it's actually into the ball. And it's a horrible bounce. It's into the worst spot. Gets the 2 dice on the skink. Which, of course, doesn't break. I don't even know why I even tried to think there's anything exciting going to happen. Well, I hate to say it, now you've absolutely got to get this thing. Yes, you do. You dodge away. And now it's the crazy, crazy play. And it works! And now it is the big dodge. And it was the big fail.
You were the chosen one!
Well, yes, you will. Does everything he has to, and then it fails that part. All because of one bloody horrible bounce. You know, you could have just surfed him there, gone this way, and probably made a rope for it. Well, it is what it is. I'm sorry. Okay, lizards. Crazy scramble. And, of course, little bastard's got the ball again. Doesn't risk the handoff. Two dice, solid hit. He's going to make the poor bastard pay for it. And he's away. This is starting to look grim, isn't it? It's becoming cage dive time, isn't it? 2 more dice. Yeah, it's a push. You gotta live with that. 2 dice up here. Solid punch. And unfortunately, this now does tie up to your players by 1. Not a good ratio. You need everything you got here. Let's face it. Look at this point here. It's turn 15. All 4 starting skinks still on the pitch. They haven't even been KO'd once. That's a grim statistic. And as you notice, I did say, because we know what's going to happen. He's not going to break. It's the tail of the game. Invincible skinks. You can see it right there. Both down. He still can't break the bloody thing. Yes, I agree. He rolled a 1 and 9. But you see, statistically by this point here, well, the skinks at least should be KO'd. Instead, nope. Can't even break the armour. Once. And it's a stun. Alright, lizards. Back down the field you go. I hate to say it here, the lizards, I think, are going to run away with this one. Literally. Sometimes nothing picks a side. I've got nothing else for it. Well, lizards, caught me down there. It looked promising. Yes, it did. No rerolls. It did look promising. So far, it just hasn't been. Okay, solid punch. It's a stun, which at this point here, well, that's deadly enough. Best player he had down there to actually go deal with the problem. And here we are, turn 16. Can you do it? Well, it's crazy train. But I'd say, hey, lad, I think this one is out. Bloody hell. It's just not today, is it? Oh, there he goes. He's running in. And he's in.
Let the music move ya. Let the music move ya.
And that seems to be it right there. Surprising game, isn't it now? And that will finish the score up there. Coming out of the court division between these two. 2-0. Dark Elves put up a hell of a phenomenal fight, but it just is not to be. Looking at those dice and looking at that invincible skink cadre, well, it becomes just cruising away for a win, don't it? Well, we'll take a look what's going on in the CDT division. As for everyone else, Snuffle, bless your dice.